This way.
What, not matching?
What was yesterday?
You couldn't get it on your this one, ID?
Actually, we have it. We saw it yesterday and for actually it's a first test. So yesterday all of us we asked the sir and he said that just start like hung over there, then only it's there or it's
So
not.
is it there tomorrow?
And none of us is aware of it.
What is it?
Test.
And which one?
Of maths and science.
Okay. So good luck with it.
Thanks.
Go ahead. You stay here or that side? Somewhere?
That's it.
How do you come in?
Actually, I have a shortcut.
What is that?
So, you know the Suraj Hospital?
Yes.
From there, if you go straight, there's one railway track.
And,
Crossing.
but then you'll be coming walking.
Sometimes walking from the hospital to town.
And that side will be
It's at the sector 4.
close to railway station. There near the transportation and all that stuff. Near the Picken and Indra and Picken and sweet shops, market area, na? No.
Tri-City, you know?
Ah,
Beside that.
that's a job area.
Did Maidan we have
Ah,
that one only?
quite a distance there. You will walk all the way from there to here. And your school, you say?
Navy.
APG.
APG.
So, let us take to page number 133 of your geography volume. I am only reading to save your energy now. Okay. Therefore, first, one of the ancient civilization, underline that ancient, it has achieved multifaceted economic progress. Let me explain this in a little bit of depth. You like my history?
Yes.
So normally when I say how old is our Indian civilization?
Thousands of years ago.
Only?
Million.
No millions. Yeah. It is close to 7,500 years old. Like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. उसके पहले ये रामायण और महाभारत हुआ था, especially रामायण. So normally it is these Egyptians who are called as Mesopotamians in those days. They had these mummies, what is that, pyramids. They consider themselves as the oldest. But as far as history and historians, they say it was India which had the oldest history. Because if you remember that Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, when we were living in houses, we were having etc. the facilities that are right. The world did not know how to live and how to eat cooked food. They were living inside the caves, they were eating the raw food. So that
Early
is
humans.
early humans. So that is the time Indians were having the highest civilization. Maybe after natural factors or some factors, Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were devastated. Then again, the history started. So that is the reason we are saying oldest. What is multifaceted?
Multifaceted.
Dimension, social dimension. Many faces.
Many.
Or many ages we have gone through. Okay. Next, moved forward, displaying remarkable progress. What is remarkable? Big progress. Where agriculture, industry, and technology. I mean, what was Indian agriculture? What is agriculture now? Then what was industry? Before the arrival of British, only we had the highest. I don't know whether you know or not. There is a temple in Gujarat which was looted 18 times. And every time the invader came in, it was full of gold walls and not golden walls. And stones of gems, jewels, and Shivling itself was full of diamonds. Remember those who was looking Ghazni and Gauri from Persia, Central Asia, Mongolia, they used to come. And that was the richness of India. And so an average Indian will have minimum food item, 36 types of sabji in one time. And forget about the ladies wearing the jewels. Gents were also wearing equal jewels. Gold. And gold was zero value. Why? Sabke karna tha gold. So today, if any neighboring country says that we are poor, then you should look back history. That is what they have written. And look at that. India has also contributed significantly to the making of the world history. How do you say? You go to Russia, St. Petersburg, वो पूरा building हमारा architect का है. Russia, St. Petersburg. Chandragupta and Ashoka had the trade in those days only with Russia. So our shivling is there inside, even you can say Makkah and Medina, but any Muslim will not accept. Right? And Hinduism was not known as Hinduism, it was known by the name Arya Samaj. And throughout the world, this was the thing. But then when we started becoming very aggressive and thing, when Mughals started hitting us and other temples, they made a non-Hindu tax. Did Shivaji Maharaj pay? No. Name of the tax was Jizya, which Aurangzeb was. He's a very extreme. So even today, we say this Sanatanis are who? Those who accepted people from any religion without saying कि तो मेरा religion में नहीं आने. और हम खुद अपना religion का नाम नहीं लेते थे. We are from Hindu Kush. So we were Hindus. Religion नहीं था. It was a way of life. How you accept, I do not know. Even today also, conversion rate is there in Muslims. है ना? Christians, maybe any religion, but हम लोग किसी को convert नहीं करते. आज भी नहीं करते. क्यों? Because we accept peace, happiness, tolerance, but then people take it as far as light. क्या है Hindus लोग क्या करते हैं? Then the Shiv Sena leader called Palampur ठाकरे बोलते हैं, है ना? रोड पे नमाज नहीं पढ़ने का. अगर तुम रोड पे पढ़ेगा तो मैं भी क्या हनुमान चालीसा करेगा. बोलते ना सर, I don't know whether you are Maharashtra. If you heard the speeches of Raj Thackeray and this Palampur Thackeray, they are true Hindutva.
Yeah, they are devoted to the
religion. अगर वो अगर अपना religion follow करे तो मैं भी follow करूँ. एक बार क्या बहुत बार I have seen him live in Shivaji Park when he was alive. That time जो उतना नहीं समझ में आता था ये क्या चल रहा, but I used to know that Palampur. So he used to say, किसी ने पूछा सर ये दंगे के पीछे आपका हाथ है? बोलता हाथ ही नहीं, मेरा पैर भी है. मैं इनको लात मार के जैसे निकाल है ना. इनका देश ये नहीं है, ये मेरा देश है और ये मेरा रिलीजन है और ये मेरा भगवान है. आप होते कौन है हमको पूजा न करने में? देखो today we are constructing the Ram temple. Just imagine the pettiness of the Hindus. हमारे देश में हमको राम टेम्पल बनाने के लिए 500 साल लगे, है ना? Do you think in any Muslim or Islamic country or Christian they will kill us like anything? कैसा तुमने हमारा ये तोड़ा? फिर भी हम टॉलरेंट है, अभी भी टॉलरेंट ही है. ऐसे नहीं कि हम लोग क्या कहें किसी मुस्लिम को पकड़ के इधर आ, मैं तुझे राम टेम्पल लेके जाके तुझे हिंदू नहीं बना. Those people who are from Islam and Christians coming to Hinduism are those people who are already converted. अभी भी इस्लाम में बहुत सारे लोग हैं जिनका सरनेम हिंदू है ना? मोहम्मद रहेगा और पीछे से हिंदू का सरनेम रहेगा. उसके लिए कैसे? अरे वो मेरे पापा के पापा थे ना, तो हिंदू थे.
It migrated from here.
Not migrated, Indians only. These Western forces are converted. है ना? So here we try to say कि यार India was such a great country. So but here we are discussing only few lines. One is its size, that are already we need to write, and the location. Let's see location. Underline Central Peninsula. Second paragraph. location. Lies underlying entirely in NH. What is NH?
Northern Hemisphere.
And extension तो हम लोग ने already लिख दिया तो bracket में डाल दो 8 डिग्री से लेके 97 तक bracket में डाल दो. Clear? Now let us. I'll give it to Tropic of Cancer. Is this method okay, or shall I show you more videos about India?
No, it's fine.
It's fine, huh? Because I don't know how you react to my lectures. I always make children to create a picture in their mind. What is that picture? What is that picture? When I'm explaining, at least you are thinking. And if your brain starts thinking, मतलब you are understanding the subjects. But when I क्या अरे वो पढ़ा रही है और मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ. Blind, no blind. You have to interrogate, है ना? You have to investigate. You have to say SN. फिर वो पढ़ाई कैसा है? मैं आप पे क्या बोल रहा हूँ? थोप रहा हूँ और आप पे हाँ. Only this. That is not the study. So here we are understanding that only. If you are tolerant, doesn't mean you are less powerful. In fact, you are more powerful. देखो इंडिया ने अभी इतना साल तक एक नेबरिंग कंट्री का जो ड्रामा सहा 4 दिन लगा. इंडिया ने जो अटैक किया अब चुप बैठा है. Today I was watching the news in between my cup of tea. India has given final warning to Pakistan to give POK to us.
Still they are warning them.
अभी क्या करें इंटरनेशनल
अब some things
मार देने का था. ठीक है देखो if you understand India map properly है ना this part is not with us although it belongs to India. Now this is what India is demanding. Let us make Indian occupied Kashmir. Be okay. And their people are not happy. There is no government. Everyday killing going on. The Pakistan should come automatically on the run, and definitely it will not come. And इधर ही पूरा उनका वो terrorism का वो लोग रखा है. वो problem क्या है इसमें China भी घुसा है.
they're supporting them.
China का बहुत सारा power project इधर चल रहा है. अब India openly goes and attacks this region, then China might trigger. Understood?
Actually, China needs the trade routes from there. That's why it's
Trade routes से ज़्यादा उसको है ना ये area है ना rich of minerals है, rich of water, so many things. So it has constructed huge dams and huge port. And
India is central to all the rivers and all the trade routes. That's why.
So now India is very careful not to bring two-way war. अगर इधर से अटैक किया तो उधर से चाइना भी आपको अटैक करेगा. And that will be the problem to it. Yeah. So, remove this topic. We still understand that we still restore peace only. No attacks first. No first attack. But Pakistan तो पिछले 7 साल से हमको मार ही रहा है ना? And if you are killing the military, army or navy, it is okay. But you are killing the innocent people. That is what India has taken such a big step. I don't know, 9th standard आपको समझ में आता है कि नहीं. We have this LOC and LAC. This is the LOC's line of control. LAC's line of actual control. LOC मतलब उस country के साथ रहता है. LAC आके दोनों country का बीच का common space. तो ये पहला टाइम है कि इंडिया ने LAC क्रॉस करके अंदर तक जाके मारा.
That Pulwama attack.
When they attacked us, India gave a fight, na. So here we are trying to say that you are belonging to us only. But still now you are creating trouble, mixing with China, mixing with Turkey. Turkey actually now we call is Turkey. So India can take single-handedly. But again India is pitting the common people of Pakistan. Because we don't have any enmity of common. Similarly, common people of Pakistan also want to join with India. But it is a political and military leadership of that country which is cruel. Understood? Giving a nuclear धमकी, now at least they have kept their mouth shut. Because शायद एक तो हमारा ब्रह्मोस ने उनका कहीं तो हिट किया जिसका वजह से वो हिल गया है ना? वो ओपनली बोल ले रहा है और इंडिया को मालूम हम लोग नहीं किया बट इंडिया चुप है नहीं हमको तो नहीं मालूम है गए रहेगा मिसाइल होता है ना? So here we have to understand when we talk about India and its vastness, people should also India's foreign policy also. Like Nepal all thanks to India. वरना तो नेपाल को तो चाइना कभी का खा लेता. है ना? Sri Lanka, such huge trouble. India only pulled Sri Lanka out of it. So many billion dollars. I think $328 billion India ने उसको लोन दिया और बोला कि पहले चाइना को निकालेगा. Right? So China वो अपने जगह पर सही है. It is expansionist policy. But India is one part which can always be a great challenge to China. That is why China will never attack India, either through Pakistan or through something else. तो India को जरा नीचे खींचने. And India smartly उस war को लंबा नहीं किया. लंबा करेगा तो India का भी financial loss होगा. So very quickly they done 4 days. They said ठीक है, अब बाद में बात करें. But now they want to see to what Pakistan is doing, what China is doing, and again give up attack and try to pull that particular place. Okay, this is our place. Within few weeks, it should not go to 3 months, 6 months. I mean, Russia is such a big country. Ukraine was a part of Russia. I mean, it is close to 4 years now. Russia is unable to control Ukraine. 4 years का नुकसान कितना हुआ रहेगा? Ukraine का तो हुआ ही है. Even Russia is ruling. India cannot withstand such big. India ने जो 15 साल में जो डेवलपमेंट किया है, या जो हम लोग ने अभी 4th लार्जेस्ट बन गया है from 5th. If we involve war like Russia for 4 years, 5 years, again we will be back to 10th or 11th position. Again pulling India from 10th, 11th position to 4th position, it is not easy. And that is what China wants it. Understood? देखो हम और आप बोल सकते हैं क्या सर मारो सर, but one single step can give you 10 years behind. So India is very smartly playing the smart game, but at the same time we will not leave pure place. Understood? Sure. Start reading Tropic of Cancer slowly and steadily.
The Tropic of Cancer. The Tropic of Cancer is an imaginary line which runs parallel to the equator in the northern hemisphere at 1/2 degree north latitude.
Hey, 23 1/2%. Sandy
23.5 degree north latitude.
Okay.
The Tropic of Cancer runs almost halfway through India. By it, Tropic of Cancer, India is divided into 2 separate climatic zones. As a result, firstly, southern parts of India lies in the tropics and is as well as hotter than the northern parts. Secondly, while the areas lying on the north of the Tropic of Cancer will never have the midday sun overhead, while the areas to south of the Tropic of Cancer, the sun will be exactly overhead at least twice a year. The southeast and southwest of the mainland lie the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Islands in Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea respectively. This is the most point of the Indian Union. Indira Point got submerged under the seawater in 2004 during the tsunami.
Analyze that word Indira Point. Actually, ये southernmost tip है, but वो tsunami में ये अंदर चले गया तो ना which is the southernmost tip?
Indira Point.
Now, it is Kanyakumari. क्योंकि वो Indira Point is not seen. It is below the water. Wait.
Size. India is a vast country which lies in south of Asia. It is the 7th largest country of the world after Russia, Canada, USA, China, Brazil, and Australia. Its area is about 3.28 million square kilometers. It is about 2.42% of the whole geographical area of the world. The north-south extent of India is exactly 3,214 kilometers. It spreads from snow-covered Himalayas in the north-southern tip of Tibetan Nepal. It is about 1/12 of the Earth's circumference, about 40,000 kilometers. The east to west extent of a country is 2,933 kilometers exactly. The lateral and longitudinal extent of the mainland is about 1 degree. It is clear that India is the 7th largest country of the world. India is a land boundary about 3,000.
ये मार्क करना 7th largest है ना? Already you are writing book also. So how much is the total area? 3.28 million square kilometer. And ये दुनिया का कितना percentage ऐड करता है?
2.4%.
Very good. So if you write even 2.4%, that's enough. So this is India's contribution to its world, to the world geographical area. Sure.
The It is clear that India is the second largest country of the world. India has a land boundary of about 15,200 kilometers, and the total length of the coastline of the mainland, including Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep, is 7,516 to 6 kilometers.
Very mathematics. आपका reading is very good and very emphatic. इतना fast मत पढ़ो. क्या हो जाएगा ना? You'll make small mistakes. Now I'm a person who also read very louder and clearer, but मैं नहीं करता हूँ. क्यों ना? Now your reading is, I feel, one of the best I've seen. And then you can improve on it. Okay. So,
boundaries. India is bounded in the north by the Himalayas.
थोड़ा सा pause लेने का, wherever you need to stop. तो आपका energy भी बचेगा. देखो, while explaining earlier, I used to shout and continuously, but अभी मैं थोड़ा कम कर रहा हूँ. क्यों कर रहा हूँ? Because 9 hours of then through next morning I can't even speak to my family. ये होता है. रात में तो मेरा पूरा गला चौका. I do this gargling, throat का medicines लेता हूँ. है ना? So what you as a young child you should do, you should read, but at the same time you should reserve your energy. This one, this microphone. Yeah. Hello. बोलिए. Good evening. बोलिए. Lecture में है. ठीक है. उसको वाशी, अच्छा आपको सीयूट्स में जाना है या वाशी में जाना है? उसका आज फ्लाइट है ना? वाशी में ना नवरत्न होटल है, सेक्टर 17 महीने दुर्गा में थोड़ा गंदा रहेगा. वाशी में नवरत्न है. सनपड़ा फिर गोल्डन पंजाब है. वो भी, बट सनपड़ा में होटल्स नहीं है. एक काम करो, गोल्डन पंजाब है. गोल्डन पंजाब वो भी वाशी में पंजाब. दारू वाशी सेक्टर वो कौन सा सेक्टर वो आएगा? मैं जब भी कोई मेरा जूस आता तो मैं इस तरह करता. हाँ नहीं लेट हो रहा तो आप उधर ही पकड़ लीजिए. अगर उसको वैसे भी तो उसको बिना इसका चाहिए खाना. ठीक है, उधर ही कर लो उसके साथ. So what are we doing with this chapter? We are not only going to finish this, if possible, but then at the same time we will try to give you some additional questions. Okay, and this time you should do it. Because we did that last week. Last week, I believe. When was my last meeting here with you?
On Friday.
2 weeks before.
Actually, I didn't attend class because I left for my village a week before only.
Okay. And when are you back from the village?
Last week.
So how many days the homework was pending? 2 weeks. In between there was no lectures.
No, we are not lazy.
Where's your pay?
Amravati.
Very far.
Not pretty far. 15 hours, 16 hours.
15 hours by train, is it?
No.
By car.
Car.
So now you are not going anywhere.
No.
Only school and meeting.
Boundaries. India is bounded in the north with the Himalayas and the south with the Indian Ocean. The Bay of Bengal touches its eastern coast and the Arabian Sea touches its western coast. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands lie.
Okay, but how do you remember without reading this thing? Right? So this is west or east?
This is west.
East.
East is right.
Don't worry, I'm only confusing you. Correct? Right? Here no need to say. South. So put a small pixel line diagram like this. Put it in. But draw it neat. Actually, a second circle में आएगा, but second Deccan Plateau. So this is Western Ghats, WG. This is broken Eastern Ghats.
Deccan.
Huh?
Deccan.
Deccan Plateau.
So what's this IO?
Which one? Indian Ocean to the south. Deccan Plateau के बाजू में हिमालय कैसे आएगा? Because there I was not having space. It should be as ठीक रहने दो. And next time when you are drawing ये part और ये part में distance रहना चाहिए. हिमालय सीधा नहीं है ना? Just to the extreme north. Okay. Since you have drawn the pen, I can do corrections. Done? Okay. So where are we now? Wait, I will show you anyway a little bit. Since you are single-handedly beautifully studying, I should not bore you with only topics, है ना? This is that second part only, but you will see. Just I will show you, remind me. This is the entire second chapter. पूरा आ जाएगा उसमें. Short से. What is meant by confining?
Yes.
ये राजस्थान को इस तरफ आने नहीं देता है. And Aravallis, if I tell you reality, once upon a time it was much taller than the Himalayas.
Aravallis.
अभी तो वो हिल बन के रह गया, जबकि एक माउंटेन था.
Why so?
Agents of gradation, warning out, उसको एकदम खा करके अब इतना छोटा हो गया. Aravalli is very old. This is very young Himalayas. It is only 70 million years. ये तो 200 million years हो गया. But आज भी Aravallis के वजह से क्या बोलते हैं, this Rajasthan deserts are not extending towards the central part. और this is our coast plain. और इंडिया के अंदर जो मैंने ड्रॉ किया ये वेस्टर्न घाट है. इसके बाहर जो है कोस्टल प्लेन है ना, ये ईस्टर्न कोस्टल प्लेन. And why this Eastern Ghats is dissected, that also I'll tell you the reason when we are doing the second chapter. Let's just wait. Are you seeing?
Mount Abu.
Run of Kutch, Aravalli, ये हमारा बॉर्डर एरिया है और यहाँ से हम लोग सीधा अरुणाचल प्रदेश ये पॉइंट है. और ये पूरा हिमालयस का रेंज है, काराकोरम, लद्दाख, झारखंड, पीर पंजाल एंड ये शिवालिक है ना, ये नेपाल में भी जाता है. एंड दिस इज दैट भूटान, स्मॉल कंट्री. भूटान डजंट हैव आर्मी ऑफ देयर ओन, इंडियन आर्मी प्रोटेक्ट करता है. एंड ये हमारा बांग्लादेश, नॉट हमारा नेबर. Then we have Pakistan. ये सब पामीर घाट्स बोलते हैं, नॉर्थ, ये सब लफ्टी है. And this is one of the loftiest peak in Himalayas, नंगा पर्वत. देखो ये पूरा हमारा सेंट्रल इंडियन प्लेट्यू. And due to this river नर्मदा, ये नर्मदा है और ये तापी है. This part is called the Central Island. This part is called Deccan. ये क्या है?
Western Ghats.
And
Eastern Ghats.
ये देखो वेस्टर्न कोस्टल प्लेन्स एंड ईस्टर्न कोस्टल प्लेन्स. क्लियर? शैल वी? और कुछ वीडियो देखना है?
नहीं.
चलो. At least you will understand कि what you are reading from the book ना एक माइंड में पिक्चर है. हाँ. I'll take care from you. India's boundaries I am reading ना. You write India is bounded in north by underline Himalayas, only underline Himalayas and underline north. Underline south, then underline Indian Ocean. है ना? Then Bob है ना, Bob लिखा Eastern Coast. AS Western Coast. Andaman and Nicobar lies in Bay of Bengal. Is it correct? Andaman and Nicobar is in West Bengal. Wrong है? Andaman and Nicobar किधर है?
अच्छा हाँ right.
Whereas ये तो लक्षद्वीप तो इधर ही है, वो अरेबियन सी में, वो केरला से बहुत नजदीक है. But these are very far, and they are into this sea only. That is it. And these group of islands underlined forms a part and parcel of India. Clear? That's it. दोनों क्वेश्चन रीड करो. Then relax if you want 5-10 minutes, and then we will start with standard Indian. We will finish this chapter also. क्या काम करते हैं? क्वेश्चन आंसर्स आपको कुछ चाहिए, वो पुराना वाला जो होमवर्क था ना, उसमें से कुछ चाहिए तो मेरे से पूछा है. पालमपुर Yeah, now वो तो छोड़ दो, don't like that Palampur ना too much. When come to this chapter, take 1, 2, 3 and 4. अभी ले. हाँ, start writing using a pencil. Break हो जाएगा. You don't know? Ask me. What it is?
No, sir, the answer is a little bit big, so it will be
Which one? Which one?
second one.
Why is 82 is selected as simple? You write it passes through the center of the country and divides the country into two equal parts. Pass. उतना ही दो ही सेंटेंस लिखने का क्यों इतना बड़ा लिख रहे हो?
So what is the landmass of India?
3.28 billion square kilometers.
That's the area, right?
Geographical area. Okay. What is the area of the land mass? Land boundary, na?
So which are the states situated along the Bay of Bengal?
It is Kolkata. Bay of Bengal starts as Tamil Nadu. ऊपर कर्नाटका, ओडिशा. Yeah, sure. Want to relax, go out and come back? Sure. Leave it as it is. I'm there.
उसमें सोनिया गांधी जी जो कर रही है वो राहुल गांधी जी के लिए कर रहे हैं, लालू प्रसाद यादव जो कर रहे हैं वो तेजस्वी यादव के लिए कर रहे हैं। ऐसे ही शरद पवार, ममता बनर्जी, ये सब नेता अपने परिवार, अपने बच्चों के भविष्य के लिए कर रहे हैं। आप जितनी अथाह मेहनत, आपकी मेहनत के दिन तो आपके विरोधी भी है। हम सब आपसे जानना चाहते हैं कि आपके आगे पीछे तो कोई नहीं है, फिर आप अपनी मेहनत किसके लिए कर रहे हैं? देखिए, मुझे लगता है कि हर कोई बात हम जितने घरों में हमने नाम किए, ये दल ऐसे हैं जिनमें एक बिजनेसमैन कॉमन है कि एयरलाइंस और वो जोड़ने का
इनको बैठे ना this is far interesting as compared to economics, is it? Even the second chapter is very interesting. Like I think we will be starting in the evening. It will be a very short lecture. We will do very good. Up till now, this chapter is very simple.
Yes.
Any queries? Come to size, we have done it.
Yes. Boundaries also we did. We will start with standard meridian of India.
Okay. So only underline the way I am asking you to. Underline east of prime meridian. India lies to the east of prime meridian. ये जो India lies to the east of prime meridian. Okay. And between only put into bracket 68 to that longitude. India is accepted. Underline that. ये कौन सा मेरिडियन है? प्राइम मेरिडियन की स्टैंडर्ड है.
Standard.
राइट है. तो एक काम करो, स्टैंडर्ड मेरिडियन ऑफ इंडिया लिखा है ना, उधर डैश करके उधर लिखना IST कैपिटल. The local time of this meridien accepted अच्छा नीचे आ गया, तो चलेगा. And go down. Avoid a lot of confusion and underline different local times. इसका advantage they will ask you why India is taken IST है ना. There is a first advantage and broad harmony in time throughout the day. Harmony in time. What does harmony means?
Like peace, not
Peace.
peace exactly.
Peace only.
Convenient and like convenience.
Correct. Then the latitudinal extent influences and the duration of day and night. In that video also I was saying from Gujarat to AP and then 2 hours difference. That's now I put a question. Answer is here. You write. Explain the importance of standard meridian. Explain the importance of standard meridian. कुछ करना रिप्लेसमेंट कुछ है. अरे कल को था तुम्हारा मन नहीं है, परसों ना किसी का हाँ एक बार पूछ ले वो सब कुछ चेक करके वरना कुछ रिप्लेसमेंट है किसी का चार्जिंग वगैरह. मैं 2 दिन से गाड़ी उधर का उधर ही लगा के रखा हूँ. नहीं उस दिन जब तेरे सामने डिस्कस किया ना व्हाट ही सेड कि हो जाएगा कल मंडे तक देखते हैं. उसका नेक्स्ट दिन गाड़ी बिल्कुल बंद हो गया ना सुबह. जरा अरेंज करना है 6 बजे तक रखता हूँ फिर उसमें को जरा ठीक है थोड़ा ही ले रहे पर जरा कैसे भी अरेंज जुगाड़ कर हाँ फिर आप मेरे लिए फिर उसे तो मंडे तुम टाइमिंग है ना हाँ ठीक है हाँ देखिए चलो ठीक है Yeah, you good now? Now let us go to India and the world, especially its neighbors. Now before we understand from theory, look at that map. I'll ask you, I hope you identify and tell me the answer. Tell me immediate neighbors towards the east.
Sorry?
Immediate neighbors towards the east.
Bhutan?
Okay.
It's not visible clearly.
Sikkim. Sikkim belongs to India.
Huh.
Neighbors
So
पूछा.
it's Bhutan?
हाँ. ये एक ही neighbor है.
Sir, visible clearly, sir.
Oh, I'm asking the name of the country only. It is visible clearly.
Bhutan, no?
हाँ तो उसके आगे और भी तो neighbors है. ईस्ट में एक ही neighbor है इंडिया के साथ. Oh my dear.
Myanmar.
That is far. इंडिया के साथ ये अटैच है. अभी ऐसे क्वेश्चन एग्जाम में आएगा.
Nepal and Bangladesh.
Oh,
Yeah, oh,
actually, it was seen as a part of India only.
no, how it is a part of India?
It's
They are
not-
attached.
I
They are
know,
attached.
it's not, but
It's okay, it's okay. Now tell me, on the west, India's closest neighbors.
Pakistan,
Okay,
Afghanistan,
okay.
Tajikistan.
Tajikistan or Tajikistan. Actually, Tajikistan हमसे दूर है, but actually ये जो बात है ना, ये भी इंडिया ही पार्ट था. That is what the new government has said. A greater India है. But अभी हम पीओ के ले लेते हैं उस बात की बात है ना? Then tell me towards the south.
Sri Lanka.
India and Sri Lanka are separated by.
The I know Park Strait.
What is that? What is it?
The Park Strait now.
That's it.
It's a stream.
Stream.
Not a stream. Bridge.
Bridge.
I don't know. I know Park Strait.
It is a stretch of water which separates India and Sri Lanka.
Oh, stretch of water was it?
Sri Lanka. Okay. Now towards we can say south east.
Southeast. East. Andaman Nicobar Islands.
वो तो हमारा ही है ना. Comedy है. पता जो आपने पहले बोला था म्यांमार.
Myanmar is there. Southeast Myanmar.
Got it? Then where is this Maldives?
It's below
So
Lakshadweep Islands or you can see it in the Arabian Sea.
what is the difference between Lakshadweep and Andaman Islands? Yes, please remember. Both are islands. What exactly you feel Lakshadweep Islands and what is Andaman? Wait. Have you gone to any of these islands?
No.
Want to?
Yes.
Which one?
Both of them.
Who will take you?
Maybe my parents or something. Me.
Oh, alone busy नहीं आपको?
With the friends or some family members.
That's Andaman is really beautiful. I have gone. Yes.
Lakshadweep Andaman both are huge. Maybe you ask
There are two mountains. There are mountains.
Yeah. You know what is scuba diving? Na? Only place they give you special training. You can walk at it. Because scuba diving you can I've been running with I know swimming, but how easy it is. Sarah or Kindle, we are not habitual to private schools. It's a very huge show.
मैं 2-3 घंटा शिप में बैठा था वही मेरे से हालांकि सी सीक्वेंसेस आई डिडंट लाइक आई यूज्ड लाइक टू ये पूरा वो है मार्केटिंग लक्षद्वीप इज वेरी नियर टू केरला बहुत छोटा है पिटिट्यू आइलैंड करके बोलता है बट ये भी बहुत ब्यूटीफुल है आई कुडंट गो दैट आई वाज हैविंग माय लेक्चर और मैं वो आते हैं सबमर्ज पीक है माउंटेन They'll teach you. Yeah, we hang up. Shall I put it faster? It is that the corals which are lying below the land. That is very neat, clean.
You see? Very travel. Me, this is local kids. Sure. I will finish the chapter. You should go these places once with your family. Sure. So India and the world. I purposely was asking you so that next time when you learn it now you will never forget. Okay, Thomas. Indian landmarks underline central location. southward extension. What is that southward extension? This one we are looking. Okay. The Trans-Indian Ocean connects Europe, the Yuran Peninsula into Indian Ocean. And no other country underlying. There is a long coastline. And come to the various passes across the mountains in the north are provided for the ideas of Upanishads and Ramayana. You know Ramayana?
Yes.
What is Upanishads?
Scripts written by famous like sages and famous
Collections of them. Then you have Panchatantra. Then spices मतलब क्या है?
Spices like cumin and pepper
masala.
and
Muslin, that is a cloth, huh?
clove.
And other merchandise are taken. Then come down to the next para. Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, open bracket from Pakistan and close bracket in Maldives are our neighbors. To the east, हाँ अभी मैप देखो चलो east मैंने east से पूछा था ना पहले आपसे बांग्लादेश ये क्वेश्चन बार-बार आता है 4 states share the boundaries with Bangladesh which are they you read
West Bengal, Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram.
so show me here it is in the map.
West Bengal is here.
Okay.
Assam is here. Meghalaya. Mizoram is here.
Mizoram is here.
Meghalaya is here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. To the south, underline Sri Lanka.
South Sri Lanka.
To west, Pakistan. And both are in Red Sea.
Arabian Sea.
Very good. And India is responsible, underline. Defense of Bhutan. उधर एक extra देता हूँ क्या नोटबुक में लिखेगा तो भी चलेगा. ये forces Bhutan में है. ITBP forces. And full form क्या है? It is Indian Tibetan Border Police Force. Okay, that is ITBP.
Indian Tibetan
Tibetan Border Police Force or Protection Force. I think Protection League. Next. Park Strait. Did you see?
Yes.
What did you say, Park Strait?
Park Strait is the water
इधर श्रीलंका के आगे ट्रैफिक stretch of water.
stretch.
Next, Maldives. अभी हम घूम के आए, है ना? Lakshadweep to the south. Lakshadweep का south में. It is in Io. What is Io?
India, Io, Italy. Indian Ocean.
Next, length of common land border underline 15,200. Only underline. Whole line you underline. Don't you get bored looking at that book? Only particular word you listen to. You remember that video showing that entire India's boundary?
Yes.
That is 15,000. Yes. Now check any of the questions you want me to give. You covered, is it? Now check 1 to 6. All you have to do, tell me which one you want to do.
Worksheet 1?
No. It is on page number 149. Check. And 8 map cover, then you are ready to run your home. Out of the 2 practice map. ये वाला practice map only state है ना? वो mark करके लाओ घर से. This you do it for me now. This is very easy.
Only the states and not the whole one?
Not the whole one, only the states and all neighboring states of India. Use a pencil.
Okay.
And very small, no need to write the full one. And best करो, जो बड़ा-बड़ा states है उधर नाम लिखो, जो छोटा-छोटा states है उसमें नंबर डाल के वो इधर डाल दो और उसमें की बना दो. So that first map will be drawn when we are ready to move.
What is the distance measured in kilometers between two extreme points of latitude of India?
What is latitude? मतलब गुजरात and अरुणाचल प्रदेश.
हाँ,
सही है.
answer is that only.
But what is that distance that you have to tell me? अरे हम लोग ने east west and north south extent लिखा है.
हाँ.
कोई east west extent. Rush.
So the longitude, two extreme points of longitude of India, it's the north-south extent.
And latitude is east-west.
East-west. So north-south.
At 3214, 3414 is north-south.
Hmm.
And this is 2973 something like that. If you remember clearly, correct?
नाहीतर नाहीतर मग उद्या किती उत्तर भेटणार आहे मला?